Hello, welcome to the Video Lover 3 channel. Yeah, now check it out. Enjoy.
We do take a lot of pride in seeing our boys succeed. But of course, we're here to discuss Igby.
Igby Slocum was given everything a boy could want.
What exactly do you think you're doing here, Slocum?
The Ritz-Carlton was full.
But what he wants now is out.
I'm on the lam.
You doing school or something?
No,
How old are you, Igby?
I'm 18. I'm very close to being 18.
You want to stay here?
I'm Oliver, and this is my little brother, Igby.
What kind of a name is Igby?
Igby?
Igby? Igby!
The kind of a name that someone named Sookie is in no position to question.
That's my godson, Igby.
How you doing?
Good.
How did you end up at military school?
Mimi.
You call your mother Mimi?
Heinous one is a bit cumbersome.
My son hates me.
That's always been one of his favorite topics of conversation.
What are you planning to do with your life, Igby?
Go on my Razor's Edge experience. Discover the meaning of life. Whatever.
Your little vacation's about to come to a rather abrupt and severe end.
I believe that certain people in life are meant to fall by the wayside, to serve as warnings for the rest of us, signposts along the way.
Your brother is looking for you.
You gotta go now. I gotta get out of here.
I'm not going with you, Igby.
You think you're what he wants? He will lie to you.
Shut up!
Sookie!
You're just a glutton for punishment, aren't you, Iggs?
United Artists and Atlantic Streamline invites you to a world of wealth and privilege.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Where insanity is relative.
You know, I'm very tense about all of Igby's trouble.
Mimi, get off the mate.
Igby Goes Down.
Relationships between women and men can be a battle.
At some point, don't they have to stop blaming us for being nuts?
Nuts is part of the whole package.
And when these couples take off their gloves,
Ouch!
it's women versus men.
Just sounds so provocative.
Round one. Wife walks out on husband.
Over a Cadillac.
Sterling Silver DTS?
Nothing else.
No.
She going through menopause?
She's probably going through Delaware.
Round two. The men take the bad news sitting down.
We went for a ride. A Coke. A Coke. Diet Coke.
Really? Tell me, Michael, where did she hide the straw?
Round three. The women are out to even the score.
You gonna dance for us? Just a little?
I cannot strip unless I have music.
When the battle of the sexes heats up, may the best sex win.
Kick his ass.
You should kick his ass.
You should. I don't kick ass.
Me neither.
Paul Reiser, Joe Mantegna, Glenn Headley, Christine Lottie, Robert Pastorelli, and Jennifer Coolidge.
He said he had to go to work.
Nick views making love as his work.
He definitely puts his nose to the grindstone.
In a sexy new comedy where all's fair in love and war.
None of this would have happened if you came home with shoes.
So it's like, I'm sorry about the thing with the lap dancer. How about a pair of espadrilles?
Yeah, why not?
Women versus men. Coming soon to video and DVD.
your mate? We're all mates, aren't we? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a big warm welcome to our next singer, Maureen.
When I've been so blue, don't know what's come over you. You found someone new, and don't it make my brown eyes blue?
Rory, can you put your plate on the table, please?
Hey, what?
Why don't you get up earlier in the mornings?
You've been lying in bed for years till God knows what time.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You going out tonight?
Yeah.
Where you going?
Out.
Oh, I've been there.
Have you?
Yeah, it gets a bit packed though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
What are you doing, Dad?
What have you been up to today, then?
I ain't looking for trouble. I ain't done nothing. I'll make the effort. I drive all the way round here, nearly 2 miles. You go all cold on me.
I'm pregnant.
Bollocks.
You don't love me no more, do you?
What's that got to do with anything? It's about getting by, week in, week out. It ain't a game.
You never know what's going to happen, do you? You might win the lottery tomorrow.
Tell me no secrets. Tell me some lies. Tell me you love me and don't let me cry. Say anything, but don't say goodbye.
Funny, isn't it? Love. If you're not together, you're alone.
Don't it make my brown eyes blue?
I bet you stopped taking the pill on purpose, didn't you?
Of course I never.
Swear on your mum's grave.
She ain't dead yet.
Delia was seductive. Sex gave her power and a sense of control. But then she fell into a trap. She fell in love. Greta was ambitious. She adored her husband more than anything, until she became a success. Paula was restless, living only for herself, until suddenly, everything changed.
What happened to you? I was in an accident.
Now, one moment
I'm kind of in a little bit of trouble. Dad!
will touch each of their lives
Where's Mom?
and change them
I don't even know what I'm doing here.
forever.
Start from the beginning, honey.
Where were you the day your life began? And how many times will it begin again?
You're my first hitchhiker. Why'd you pick me?
The New York Times calls personal velocity a triumph.
How does your husband feel about us working together?
I told him you were gay.
Is that what you think?
Marvelous recalls the best page-to-cinema adaptations of John Huston.
Don't bother trying to show you're better than me. I mean, look at me.
And in the performance of their careers, Kira Sedgwick, Parker Posey, and Fairuza Balk shine.
You look like you're waiting for something.
United Artists proudly presents the award-winning new film from Rebecca Miller. 3 portraits of 3 women, transformed by the restless spirit that lives in us all.
It's gotta mean something. It's gotta be a sign.
Everyone has their own personal velocity.
Personal velocity.
He's Michael Moore, America's favorite whistleblower. The man in everyone's face. The guy asking the question, are we a nation of gun nuts or just plain nuts?
My name was second highest on the bomb threat list, which kind of made me mad.
Why? Because you didn't make it to #1?
It'd have been kind of like an ego thing there, you know, knowing that I was #1 at something.
I loves my gun. Loves my gun.
I'm here to open up an account.
Okay, what type of
I
car?
want the account where I can get the free gun.
You do a CD and we'll hand you a gun.
Well, here's my first question. Do you think it's a little dangerous handing out guns in a bank?
Now he's taking aim at America's most controversial subject.
Why do you think we have so many gun murders in America?
Because everybody's first reaction is pull the gun out.
The town of Virgin, Utah has passed a law requiring all residents to own guns.
This is a great place to raise your children.
There has been a terrible shooting.
After Columbine, no one could figure out why the boys had resorted to violence.
Why would kids do this?
You don't think kids say Dad goes off to the factory every day. He built missiles. What's the difference between that and the mass destruction at Columbine High School?
I guess I don't see that connection.
United Artists presents the sensation of the 2002 Cannes Film Festival and the only film to win a unanimous jury prize.
And then Moses himself showed up.
From my cold, dead hands.
10 days after the Columbine killing, Charlton Heston came to Denver and held a large pro-gun rally.
How could the NRA come here? To me, it's like they're rubbing their nose in it.
Mr. Heston, I'm a member of the NRA. I was wondering if maybe I could talk to you about the whole gun issue.
Critics are calling it scathing, incendiary, hilarious, and provocative.
Our children had turned into little monsters. But who was to blame?
What were the suspects doing the morning of attack? I'd heard that they were bowling.
Bowling for Columbine.
Why wasn't anyone blaming bowling for warping their minds?
A movie that will have you up in arms.
Thank you for not shooting me.
What's your name?
Alice.
Alice.
I live with someone.
But you're here.
When I'm with him, everything is more.
Do you trust me?
Yes. Use your head, Alice. What do you really know about him?
People died, Alice. Something went very wrong.
You're very beautiful. I can see why he'd fall so hard for you.
I think that you're destroying both of your lives.
Really just innocent curiosity.
It's never innocent. Curiosity gets people killed.
Sometimes I feel like I don't know you.
You know everything you need to know.
It wasn't an accident. She left him, so he killed her.
I believe he's unpredictable. But is he a murderer?
Why did you do this? Why did you do this?
Open your eyes!
Killing Me Softly. Coming soon on VHS and DVD in both rated and unrated versions.
Goodbye.